How cool is that? Bank is fenced off, hadn't been grazed all summer. And look at it, way down to that corner down there. Yep, that's our new fence we put up a few videos back. Sorry, I can't turn the bike off because I left the key on overnight and I've had to jump start it so the battery is charging. But anyway guys, hello and welcome back to the channel. Pretty cool day today, tomorrow, all part of it. Might be used, you can just see, maybe you can't, just down there. Going into the yards today for scanning tomorrow. Now they have to be emptied out for 24 hours. So 24 hours, no feed, no water, to be scanned, because the scanner man sticks his probe under the belly, and if they're full of water or food, he can't see. But anyway, we're going to put them in the yards, and then just down there, not on crop over there, just there, are the ewe lambs, and they are due for a 5-in-1, a worm drench, and we're going to give them an A, D and E mineral drench as well, just to give them a wee kick in the pants. We used to use an awesome product called PPD from Livestock Supplies in Gore, but we don't think we can use it anymore because they don't make a plain worm drench. They're all mineralised. Anyway, we're going to look into that a little bit because I'd love to go back to it, but we've got that option, so we're going to get that done, and then I think we'll just leave the video blank until tomorrow morning when those girls are getting scanned. Right guys, this is not what we expect to see in June regularly. Pearl, go get up. She's cast. She is alive. She is perfectly fine. She is healthy. She's happy. I want to move quite fast here. We'll roll her back up because actually she's not very happy. Come on, girly. What's happened to her is she's had a big tummy full of grass and she's got gassy and she's blown up to the point where she's laid down and she can't get back up. Go that way, girl. Try that way, eh? Hey, just sit there for a minute. No. I'll come back when I've got her up. So there we go. She's sitting up. She's had an eye picked out. She's been cast before. What happens is they get cast like that, and then a seagull or something comes along, or a magpie, not very nice, picks their eye out, which is why we shoot magpies. But she's fine. She's a bit groggy feeling. We're going to leave her in the paddock. We won't take her in for scanning. Like I say, there's another one down the bottom that'll be the same, but she's just going to catch her feet, catch her breath, get rid of some of that gas, get the blood flow back around her body, and she'll be away. So these girls are just over 2 months away from lambing, so we haven't got too far to get them now. Got a bloody long tail. You'll see some fats and you'll see some lights in there and some that look a bit rough. So this mob, they're not quite all, but pretty much all for the works next year. We've got a mob of about 40 odd in here that have what we call broken mouths. Now they're not complete gummies, they've still got teeth there. They're still fine to eat grass, but you wouldn't want to put them on Swedes. They're big, fat, they've done really well over summer because we've babied them through. Almost fed them better than other stuff, but it should have been fed better. But we've got them here, so they're really good big fat ewes. Then we've got the old girls, which are aging out. There's only about 100 of them, might even be a few less. They are of varying condition from really, really fat to really, really skinny. The fatter ones of those we've put to a Romney ram for the first cycle, so for the first 18 days. So we'll lamb them separately. We've got them identified because all the terminal ones have a tag in their ear. So fingers crossed. But we'll be able to tell because Southdown versus Romney is quite easy to pick. And then we've just got a few that we've gone through and gone, oh, we know they're going to be work shoes next year. They're light, they're not all there. So we take them out. Lambing them early in theory is a bit of a disadvantage, but at the same time they get fed really well. So not so much they get fed well, they don't get fed extra, they just get fed an easier feed to eat, possibly easier to digest. I'm hoping that battery's charged. Yeah, so they get an easier run for winter. Yeah, so that's why you might see a bit of variation in this sheep. So up on top of the hill, just about to give these girls a shift. They've had 3 breaks. The first 2 breaks lasted 5 days each. So I cut 20% out of one, and then they got 3 days. Typical is what it is. Anyway, this crop here hasn't been the best. It's quite light, but it's all right. We're gonna make do. Other side of the trees is way better. This is 10 tonne, that's 15. But yeah, so we're gonna get these girls shifted. Just got to put a fence up that way and then pull that one back down. They'll come to there, and then they'll have this one here next. But just at the moment, Sarah is way down there. and she's going to get those ewe lambs that are right there in, so we can jab and drench. There we go, guys, all nicely shifted. Just going to turn the power back on. Got to be careful with this. This is our other remote we just found, and if you touch the black stuff you get a boot. So see what we can do here. Yeah, 9.7's going alright. Got these cattle in here that are bellowing and thinking their throats have been cut because the big feeder with the good quality feed bale is empty, but as you can see, the rough feed, because they need both, is still loaded. So yeah, they are fine. I will stick another good bale in there tomorrow though, because we're going away fishing again on Saturday morning, coming back Sunday night, so I won't get back there till Monday. Sarah will be about to keep an eye on things, and she's perfectly capable of feeding them, but I'm sure with 2 wee kids running around she'd rather not have to, so yeah, we'll take care of that. They'll be fine. Everything else is going to get shifted tomorrow, so sweet. Oh, that's that job done, quite happily. These girls are about to work out where they're going. And there's the earlies for scanning tomorrow. Scanning tomorrow and hopefully, looking at them, shearing Saturday maybe. We'll just see how that goes, but I think so. So we'll scan first thing in the morning. We'll get them out somewhere for a quick feed. Won't be long, won't be much feed there either, just to make sure they've got enough energy to get through the second night. I won't be here for the Saturday when they're shearing them. Sarah will be, but I think it's going to be the afternoon anyway, so won't be too bad. Yeah, be good to have her all done. Means I've got to crutch them though, so that might be in this video as well. We'll see. Yeah, probably tomorrow, maybe today. We'll just play that one by ear. There's another mob shifted. You ever sort of wonder if you just need to stop bothering? So I've had this fishing trip planned, well, I'll say fishing trip. It's a social trip planned for quite a while now. I don't know, 6 weeks. And very mindful that there's a lot of other stuff going on at this time of year. Now, Scanner wanted to go Saturday. Obviously we're away Saturday, that's not going to work. Scanning requires 2 or 3 of us to push up. So I said no, they've done Friday. Cool, awesome, good as gold. Now, of course, we're shearing on Saturday. I'm not going to be here, but that's fine. Sarah's perfectly capable of that. But I've got to get them crutched. We just started. We got about, I don't know, 20, 25 done. So maybe 10%, and broke my only shearing comb. Lovely. So now we've got the other ones to do tomorrow. We'll get them done, but it just makes things tight. And in all fairness, it almost makes it not worth going away on these trips, but we're going to do it, because once we get there we'll forget about all that, and fingers crossed everything happens, and when I get back we'll take it easy for a couple of weeks. Yeah, okay, so that might not have been the best idea, but they'll eat most of that, and they'll eat all of that, so that'll be right. That was a bit hard. Right, so that's that mob done. We're going to grab another couple of bales from here, head up the hill. 3 bales to put in that mob. No, we'll just make that 2. 2 bales for there, bale for those calves and a bale for the calves down here. And I'm going to call it quits for the night, I think, because yeah, going to be an early start in the morning. Anyway guys, I think we'll just scan through to there now, eh? See you in the morning. So guys, that is that done. We are at 193%. 267 ewes. We've got 7 drawers, so that's 260 in lamb. I think he said 55 singles and 49 triplets. It's on the card, I'll have a look. That's pretty good going. These are our lightest ewes, so 7 dries out of that many is a lot. If I work out, I think off the top of my head it's going to be somewhere around 2.5%. I've got that right, somewhere there. We'll see, I'll work it out. Yeah, which is up there. Well, it's probably not too bad, but would normally expect to see out of mixed age ewes about 1 to 1.5. Yeah, so it is, but then it's up there because they're the old light ewes, and yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here that is here for a very good reason. So happy with that. A lot of triplets. Not keen on there being so many triplets. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Hopefully the other mobs, these girls were fed pretty well at mating. They were pretty bloody light though. And we did feed those sheep nuts out, so hopefully that sort of lifted things a bit. And the other mobs, we don't have so many triplets in because that is somewhere around 20%, which is, no, it's not. 20% singles. It'd be 15-16% triplets, which is, to be fair, what we normally get. But last year we only got like, we got 130 sets out of 2,200 ewes. So whatever that works out at, way under 10%, which was really, really nice. Yeah, we'll see. So now we're going to get as many of these as we can under that roof, because that roof is sarked, meaning it's got a timber lining. This one doesn't. It's like -3 out there currently. Beautiful. But that's going to rain. And that's going to make these sheep wet, and with any luck they are getting shorn tomorrow, so we don't want them wet. So yeah, we're going to move on. And there is another mob shifted. So what are these girls on now? Their 4th break. They got 4 days out of that one, even though I took 20% off it because they got 5 days in these other ones. They actually left a bit behind. So this crop is definitely eating a lot better than we weighed. The rest are, I'd say, pretty close, which is pretty on par. So we got those ewes crossed today. We didn't get any footage of that because today turned into a nightmare. We had Scanning this morning, we got that done. Then we had farmer time, which is a wee school in Auckland that we've been paired with to teach some stuff about farming. That finished at 10 or 10:15. Then we had to crutch all those ewes. We got that done. I then had to go and help the community centre bought some new chairs. They needed some help unloading those. Got that done. We've cleaned the wool shed out for the shearers because, yeah. What else have we done? Done that. I'm about to go to the pub, buy them a box of beer, drop some new wool packs off there as well. Still got to get the boat out of the shed. I got it all put back together. She's been a big day, but when we get up on that lake, it's going to be worth it. So I reckon I'm going to leave it here, guys, and we will catch you next time.